Hey YouTube, this is Ozark's brother Jerry. So the goats are milked and fed, and the chickens are fed, and we got some chicks hatching, and it's raining here in the Ozarks. A little bit cooler. Praise Yahweh. So here comes Jojo. Come on, Jojo. So this week's video, I try to do one of these a week. If nothing else, it gives me a little discipline. It's kind of weird because when you finally get all the time that when all of your time is your own, and you think, oh, I'll get so much stuff done, it's just kind of hard to get up and go. So doing these videos kind of helps me do that. This week's is I bought an arrow metal shed model BW Whiskey 54. So I'm really happy with it. All I have yet to do is to assemble the door and put it on. And I'm really impressed with the way that it's made. And it went together really well. All the parts were labeled except the roof panels. And the lettering on a lot of it is stamped, like with the ink that comes off real easy. So it might have been I could have drug that off moving around in the grass, I don't know. But it was easy enough to figure out. You look at OSB, it's over 13 bucks a sheet now. What is with that? So it's kind of an economical way of getting some storage. The shed, I bought it from Wayfair, WAYFAIR.com, and it was $161 delivered. So, and there was a couple of crinkles in it, so I'm thinking maybe this is a grade B shed or something, but they were minor, so it didn't really bother me. So, hope you all having a good week and getting ready for a Sabbath. I'd like to do my Sabbath cooking today after I visit my friend in the hospital. So I'm going to get with it here. So see you later. Okay, so here's the way that this thing comes. So it's not that big. I mean, the shed's only 4x5. So it's been sitting here for a few weeks. Thought I'd get to it sooner, but I didn't. But and here are the panels. It shouldn't be that big of a deal. Just gonna go right here. This is the concrete pad that I poured previously, and there's a video on that. Here's the instructions. Scared me at first. They send one in English, one in French, one in German, and one in Spanish. So there was 4 of them, so you get to throw away 3 of them. Here's this little bag of screws and stuff, so it shouldn't be that much. And I read that it's small enough that you can build it and put it where you need it to go, so I may do that. So I'm going to get on it here. So the first thing, which I did yesterday, was familiarize myself with the manual. Then I took these pieces, and it's probably hard for you to tell, but each piece is like stamped or numbered really well. So I put these all in numerical order, and I opted to put this thing together on the front porch because it's level. The first thing you do is, of course, this is the front, closest to me. And the first thing you do is you put this base together, which is 4 pieces, and then you put the 2 back corners on. So that's all I've got done so far. Okay, so here's where we're at. I think I left us with the back corners and the front corners put on. So then we had to put these wall braces in right here, here, in this front panel here, and the door header, which that's where I left it at yesterday, so it was able to support itself overnight. So I'm gonna get back on it here. Okay, so here's the finished product. Matches the house pretty good. This is just 4x5, but all I want is a shelf, some yard tools, and my generator in here. So this is, I did a video about a month ago on this concrete pad. So here's my anchors. I just use 1/4 by 20 bolts. So here I was able to get by fender washers. And here I just cut some pieces of steel from an old recliner. So that's that. Had it on zoom. That's mint to the side there. I want to try and distill some of that and make my own mint oil. We'll see. So let's go look at what tools I use to put this together. This is all the tools that I needed. Was from left to right a tape, a magnetic pickup tool, a small standard screwdriver, a Phillips. I used the heck out of the diagonal needle nose pliers, and regular pliers. Maybe could have got by without them, but I needed this locking pliers here to hold a few of the screws. I clamped it on the nut and then went outside and used a screwdriver. And here's all the extra screws, man. That's great. I know if you're a do-it-yourselfer, you know the heartbreak of being a screw short. So I'll give you. Let's go look at the chicks to hatch this morning. Okay, so like I said, these guys just hatched this morning. They're not supposed to hatch till Friday night, but I guess the incubator's running a little bit warm. And I've got some that'll hatch theoretically next Friday. So thanks for watching. You all have a good week.